Hi, everybody. I'm
Hello.
here with the education team, the people that I work with day in and day out. I'm so excited to have everybody here. We're in the middle of our Getting to Know You series. And so this is one of the reasons why, the reason why we're doing this is so that each of you can get to know each of us in a way that's a little different than just seeing our name, because most all of you see our names on things, whether it's emails or announcements or whatever, but you don't really get to see our personalities. And so today I am so lucky that I've got my entire team and we get to show off our personality. And I can tell you most of us hate being on camera. So, so you'll see either nervousness or excitement. So here we go. Quickly, I just want to introduce everybody, and then I'd love for us to go back through and explain what we do to get one of our courses out to you. Because I think that's just kind of a fascinating topic, and it's fun to see how many people have to touch it in how many different ways. So, of course, next to me is my lovely husband, Mark DeLong. Happy to have him always with me. We also have Liddy Levine, and she is going to explain a little bit more about what she does. Liddy is kind of one of our columns. She's one of our supports that we've always had here at Zengar, and so all of you know her, and she's worn 1,000 different hats over the years, and so we'll get to know her a little bit more. And then we have Brenda Watson, and Brenda does an incredible job of keeping everything together. She's kind of like the glue that holds us together. So little by little, we're going to explain all of this. But you guys, thank you so much for taking the time to be here with me. I love it, love it, love it.
It's our pleasure.
Thank you. So let me just take you through a course and the way this works, and I find it so fascinating. I honestly can't tell you what each one of these people do. I can tell you that they do it and they do it well, because I don't have to go back and try to figure out why it didn't work. It works. So I write the course, I find the material and put it all into play, and I'll write all of the quizzes for all of the courses. But with that material of a PowerPoint and the quiz, I then pass that on. Now, I personally immediately pass it on in two directions. I pass it to Mark and I pass it to Liddy. So which one of you would like to talk about what you do with it when you get it?
Don't short suit yourself in how much it takes to write a course and construct it in PowerPoint.
Yeah.
And get that ready to.
Well, it takes more than 5 minutes, that's for sure.
Yeah. That's quite a job.
It is sometimes months to get together a course and get it to that degree and ready to go. So,
and then I can attest. I just want to attest to that hard work that you put in, because when I receive these 200+ slides that I have to just look over just to make sure the branding is all right, and then eventually having to translate it, I can definitely agree with Mark that it is quite an incredible, huge project that you do when you have to create a course.
Thank you for that, both of you. I think a lot of times that to me is the regurgitation of information, but to me the editing and the translation and doing all of these other things that you guys do seem impossible to me. So thank you.
Well, I'll take it once Lisa has constructed it, and I'll make the student guides, the pamphlets, well, just PDFs now that go along with it for pictures of the slides and note taking, and get that posted up to really wherever it needs to be posted. And it goes to a number of different places, whether it's an on-demand course or a live online course. And I'll take the quiz, and we've got a separate off-site quiz program called Class Marker, and so I'll oversee getting each one of those quizzes in there and all the subsequent translations as this goes out in all of the different languages that we're now in. And then a number of the courses Lisa and I will teach together. So you've probably seen us,
or at least heard us.
At least heard us if you've watched any of the recordings that are either in English, on demand, or the live courses.
Absolutely. And Liddy, you're taking the course, you are translating it if it is going into another language, or sometimes you hire somebody else to do that translation, right?
Right. So once I get the ball of the course being ready to be out into the world, there are many different coordinating and liaison with other teams at Zengar that needs to be aware of this. So we obviously have to post it on the website so that Sarah, our web manager, takes over. We make sure that the creation of the post is reflected in the description of your course. The dates are also all added there. They're also sent to Brenda to keep up with our schedule and our calendar. And then also items need to be created in the store on the website. All those kinds of like little admin coordinating things with all the different departments. Also marketing of the class needs to also go out. We have a marketing team that needs to have blurbs and information like that to go out as well. So all these different teams at Zengar needs to be pulled in. So that's where I kind of come in and make sure that it is the information is given out to the right teams. Yeah. And then once the English is fully completed, all of the attachments, all the documents that go with it, we need to mirror that into the second language that is very in demand at Zengar, which is French. Obviously, when I'm not doing any other kind of big projects, I do have time to translate it myself, but we always make sure that the French people from France get a really good version in their own dialect. So we do hire a French-speaking person, one of our instructors or representatives in France will make sure that it is in their dialect, in their French from France.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
France French.
And then
France French, yeah.
France French. And then from there, it gets passed to Brenda. Now, Brenda doesn't really have to have the actual PowerPoint in her hands, but what do you do with it, Brenda?
Well, basically, I monitor the email, and so I get the quiz results, and then if the person got over 90%, then I send them their certificate. If not, I send them a letter giving them the information they know that they have, so that they know they have another chance.
Right.
To try again. If they need help, we'll set them up with an instructor so that they can ask any questions or go over material that they didn't quite understand. And
I'll interrupt you for just a second and say, I think that is really important. If you've missed more than 2 questions on this quiz, because typically in the middle of courses, we're constantly telling people, write this down because this is an important one. So if you've missed it, don't feel bad about it. Just take it as a learning opportunity that this is a part that you really will do better running your own business if you really understand that concept. So take Brenda up on that. If she's got somebody who can go over it, and many times she'll send them back to us or to one of the other live instructors that we have. And we have 19 live instructors throughout the world, and we are now translated in 9 different languages. So I believe that's right. Maybe it might be 10 languages, but so we're out there all over the world with this one same course. And then Brenda, you also take care and maintain all of the records and all the statistics and stuff.
I do. I document all that information. I also filter through the inbox, the education@neuroptimal.com. So if anybody has any questions or anything, I do my best to answer them. If not, I send them over to the experts, Mark and Lisa. And everybody does their share trying to answer questions to make sure that everybody's comfortable, everybody understands what they're trying to do.
Absolutely.
And if there's anything that requires an Excel spreadsheet, Brenda is the go-to.
That's true.
Very definitely. Good.
Yeah. And a point that I want to make on the quizzes too is that You know, some people have said, 90%, I have to have 90%. You know, our goal is for everyone who takes the classes to get certified.
Absolutely.
I mean, this quiz isn't to call out some that we don't want to have certificates. The goal is for everyone to get certified. But with that is everyone to have the knowledge to be certified. So, you know, that's why we give an extra chance to take it. We give help in between taking those, the first and the second quiz. You know, even if you were to fail the second quiz, we'll offer you recordings. And I mean, the goal is to get the knowledge out and have all the certified people have that knowledge.
Yeah, and feel comfortable
and
with
at least at a working level. So we'll do whatever it takes to help you get the certification.
Absolutely.
All of us, and really anybody in the organization.
Absolutely. Good.
Another thing too is I love reading. I look through the quiz results and I love reading the survey comments. It's so wonderful to have such amazing feedback so that we can, you know, if something is missing, if somebody is looking for some more information, then at least we can kind of put things together so that we can help. A lot of people have questions, and then we can focus on that information.
And Brenda does a fabulous job of maintaining those survey answers. So she gets them, gathers them all together, and then if there is a problem or concern, we meet as a team. We try to figure out what we can do to make things work differently for people, and we move on. So we learn a lot from the survey questions. So please take your time and fill those out for us. We really appreciate that information.
They don't.
I had a part of the course ball rolling that I forgot to mention that involves me and Brenda. When people go on the website and you do purchase, let's say, a live online course or something like that, Brenda will be, as she mentioned, she takes care of the education at neuroptimal.com inbox, and therefore she will receive that registration for the course and will keep up a registration list. And that's where they'll probably see our names come up, is when about a week before the class, we gather the names and information of everybody, and we send them all the information in regards to attending that class. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that that's also a big part. So if ever anybody has any questions or is looking to know what information they need prior to taking a class, me and Brenda are always there to answer those.
It's crazy how much we are all intertwined on a regular basis, because, you know, I'll create an idea for tools. Mark will then make the tools into PDFs that accompany every course, and Lydia and Brenda make sure that everybody gets all of those tools and that they're attached to every, you know, email that goes out so that everyone has them. So, you know, we just volley this little game back and forth, just like a basketball team.
A four-person basketball team.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, guys, is there anything that you can think of that we want this community to know that we haven't already shared? Or anything that they could do that might make our jobs a little easier?
I'd love to let them know that I'm the one that speaks French, so whenever there's a French email, c'est moi qui vous réponds. Alors bonjour à la communauté de la France.
Yeah, what she said.
Absolutely. We are able to accommodate that. And even if you need the email to come to me, just CC Lydia on it, and we'll make sure that she translates for us. So that'll work out really well. So, all right, anything else?
I'm good.
Good? Guys? All right, then what we can say is thank you so much, my little education team. I love you all. The community, we are so excited that you're there and part of it and learning all these people and all their fun personalities. And just know that this is the most approachable business I've ever worked with. If there's anything that you need, reach out and let us walk you through it, talk you through it, help you find your answer in whatever way we can. So thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.